Welcome students, I am Debaruti Dash, teaching faculty, Department of Geography, PN Dash College, Polta. Today I'll be talking on Kyoto Protocol, Semester 4 Honors Students. The Kyoto Protocol was adopted on 11th December 1997 and entered into force on 16th February 2005. The Kyoto Protocol operationalizes the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change by committing industrialized countries to limit and reduce greenhouse gases emissions in accordance with the agreed individual targets. The rules and requirements for implementation of the Kyoto Protocol were further elaborated in a package of decisions called the Marrakesh Accords. Now, if you look into the objectives of Kyoto Protocol, the main objective of Kyoto Protocol is to control the emission of anthropogenic greenhouse gas in ways that reflect underlying national differences in greenhouse gas emission, wealth, and capacity to make the reductions. The Kyoto Protocol's first round commitments are the first detailed step taken within the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. And the ultimate objective is the greenhouse gas concentration in the atmosphere at a level that would stop the dangerous anthropogenic interference within the climate system. Now, if we see the intergovernmental emission trading, this is very important in this Kyoto Protocol. Here, the intergovernments are making party among themselves who will trade the emissions so that they can have their development without hampering others. Green Investment Scheme, that is GIS, it refers to a plan for achieving environmental benefits for trading surplus allowances under Kyoto Protocol. This was also very important. Clean Development Mechanism, it was between 2001, which was the first year Clean Development Mechanism projects could be registered, and 2012, the end of the first Kyoto commitment period. The CDM is expected to produce some 1.5 billion tons of carbon dioxide equivalent in emission reductions. It was also very important. Joint implementation. The formal crediting period for joint implementation was aligned with the first commitment period of Kyoto Protocol and did not start until January 2008. And most importantly, Russia accounts for about two-thirds of these savings. Now, if you see the chronology, how the developments took place from 1992 when first Earth Summit came into being, and 2012 when Kyoto Protocol's first commitment expired. As I told, in 1992, first Earth Summit took place in Rio de Janeiro. 1995, the parties to UNFCCC met in Berlin, first conference of parties to UNFCCC to outline specific targets on emissions. 1997, in December, the parties conclude the Kyoto Protocol in Kyoto, and 2004, Russia and Canada ratified the Kyoto Protocol to the UNFCCC, bringing the treaty into effect on 16th February 2005. 2011, Canada announced its withdrawal from Kyoto Protocol, and 2012, the first commitment period under the protocol expired. The first commitment period under the protocol, 37 industrialized countries and the European community, the European Union 15, made up of 15 states at the time of commit themselves to binding targets of greenhouse gas emission. The greenhouse gases are, we know that carbon dioxide, methane, nitrogen, sulfur hexafluoride, and two groups of gases, hydrofluorocarbons and perfluorocarbons. These were very important. And this is the base year for calculation of the GAG inventory of the nation, and five countries, the five state parties who have different base year. They are given here. With this, let us see the question. Write about the Kyoto Protocol. We can write about it easily. What is carbon trading? It is also being discussed. What is clean development mechanism? We can also answer it. It's being discussed as well. And what is a GIS? We can also write about it. That is Green Investment Scheme. Now the reference, I have been to the site from where I have prepared this presentation. With this, I would like to say thank you for your patient hearing.